Hi, I'm Melissa. Welcome to yoga. We're going to practice for about 30 minutes. We'll start with a meditation and end with a short little relaxation Savasana. Please listen to your own body and do what you can. Enhance where you need to enhance and dial it back if you ever need to. Go ahead and put on your favorite music and practice along with me. Go ahead and come to a tall spine. Rest those hands on the backs of the knees, and we'll start here just by closing the eyes if you're comfortable with that. We're going to just tune in to our breath. Noticing just your natural breath and just how you showed up on your mat today. See if you can let all your distractions and worries go. And just notice the rhythm and the sound of your breath. And for sure, when you notice those thoughts or distractions, just acknowledge them and come back to the sound and the rhythm of your breath. When you're ready, start to deepen that breath. In and out, slow and steady. When you're ready, turn on that Ujjayi breath or your yogic breath in and out through the nose. Closing those lips and making that little ocean wave sound. As you're ready, inhale, sweep those arms up over your head. Stretch those arms high, slide the shoulders down away from the ears. On an exhale, let's twist to the right. Lift that spine and lengthen. Exhale, deepen that twist. Inhale, sweep those arms up and overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. As you're ready, sweep those arms back up overhead and join them over the head as you slide them down to the heart center. Let's drop that chin to the chest and lengthen the back of the neck. Take a big breath in and a long, slow breath out. So inhale and bring that head back up to neutral. And then just tip that chin towards the ceiling, opening the front of the neck. You can let those hands fall open in your lap. Come on back through center and then just roll forward into a table pose. We'll just position those hands right underneath the shoulders, the knees right underneath the hips. And then when you're ready, drop that belly, cow pose. Eyes lift up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round that back for cat. And just take a few more cat and cows, following your own breath. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. on back through center to your table pose. And we're going to pick up that left hand, just slide it through, coming to our thread the needle posture. Sweep that right arm to the ceiling if that feels good. Or maybe even wrap it around the back. Breathe in, breathe out. And go ahead and unwind. Come on back to table and pause. Feel that long spine, that belly button zipping up toward that spine. And then pick up that right hand, slide it under. Maybe raise that left arm, maybe wrap it around the back. Breathe in, breathe out. As you're ready, come on back to table pose. And then curl those toes under, send those hips up and back, downward facing dog. In this first down dog, go ahead and walk the dog here, bending one knee and stretching the opposite heel long. Give yourself some room too. Maybe take those feet just a little bit wider. And then lift that heart back towards the spine, lengthening that spine, breathing in and breathing out. Maybe take that head yes, and then no, just making sure there's no tension there. Lift those heels and float those knees to the mat. We'll take a child's pose. Those knees can be together apart. Walk those hands out. Just stretch from the armpits all the way out the fingertips. Breathing in and breathing out. Go ahead and walk those hands back and just let those shoulders slink forward. Maybe rotate that forehead from side to side. Breathing in and breathing out. Of course, you can always stack your fists and support the forehead that way. Notice the breath moving the back body. And then when you're ready, we're going to climb up to table pose. Curl those toes under, downward facing dog. Go ahead and lift those heels and start to walk those hands and feet towards the center of your mat. We'll take a forward fold here. You can rest those hands on the mat, let them dangle. Take hold of opposite elbows. Just a nice soft bend in the knees. Feel that spine release and a great big stretch through the back of the legs. And as you're ready, we're going to take those hands to the shins and lift up halfway. Nice flat back here. Exhale, fold forward. Bring those hands to the thighs, bend the knees a lot, and roll up one vertebra at a time. We'll roll those shoulders up to the ears and down the back. And take those feet wide and we'll stand in our mountain pose. Draw that spine up nice and tall. Take a big breath in and a long, slow breath out. When you're ready, turn those palms toward the thighs. Step the feet a little bit closer together. And then sweep those arms up and overhead. Catch that right wrist and draw it over to the left. Just a gentle side bend here. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, come on back through center. Exhale, switch out those hands and take it over to the other side. Inhale, come on back through center. Reach those hands up. Take a big breath in. And exhale, start to float those hands down. When you need a new breath, pause the hands. Take that breath and slowly start to float those hands again. Repeating this pattern until those hands are at the side body. Take your time, let the breath lead the way. As you're ready, find yourself back in your mountain pose. Notice that Ujjayi breath. Notice maybe your heart rate. As you're ready, bring those hands to your heart center. Take a big breath in and a long, slow breath out. We'll try some balance here. And for sure, if there's a chair nearby or a wall you'd like to hold on to, go ahead and do that. We're going to pick up that left foot and just start to float it down towards the mat. And then we're going to bring that right foot somewhere along that left ankle or that left calf or maybe even that inner thigh for our tree pose. And keep those hands at the heart center or out to the side for balance, or maybe even raise them up overhead. For sure, if you laser your eyes or your gaze on something that's not moving, that will help your balance. If you need more of a challenge, go ahead and close the eyes. Maybe even sway those arms to challenge your balance. Find your stillness again. A little smile on your face. Breathing in and breathing out. Bring those hands to your heart. And then slowly step that right foot to meet the left. Take a moment, pedal out those feet, lifting one heel and then the other. When you're ready, find that gaze. Bring that left foot towards that right ankle or calf, or maybe that inner thigh, whatever feels best for you. Take those arms and leave them out to the side or reach them overhead. Breathing in, breathing out. As you're ready, float those hands to the heart center. Step that left foot to meet the right. Sweep those arms up for a big cleansing breath in, and then slide those hands back to the heart center on your exhale. As you're ready, step up to that front edge of your mat. And we're going to sweep those arms up once again. Seal them at your heart center. And then we're going to leave this left foot here. And we're going to step back with the right. Heel toe that foot so you feel a nice little bend in that front knee. And we're going to come to our warrior two. So let those arms extend. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keeping that bend, we're going to reverse this warrior. So stretch that left arm up to the ceiling, right arm down that back leg. Your gaze can be down at the mat or up at the ceiling, whatever feels best for you. Exhale, come on back to warrior two, and then right into our extended side angle. We're going to rest that forearm on the thigh. Reach that right arm overhead. Breathing in. And breathing out. And come on back to warrior two. And let's cartwheel those hands down, framing that front foot. We're going to pick up that back heel. And just breathe in this high lunge for a moment. And then placing that right hand firmly on the mat. We're going to take a little twist. Reach that left arm to the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out. Exhale, lower that left hand. Step that right foot to meet the left. Take that halfway lift again. Soft knees. Exhale, fold. And just a little forward fold here. Hang. Let that spine lengthen. And then bring those hands to the thighs. Bend the knees. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Come all the way up to stand. Big breath in as you sweep those arms overhead. Exhale, float those hands to the heart center. Then as you're ready, rooted with that right foot, we're going to step that left foot back, coming to our warrior two on this side. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice little bend in that front knee, zipped up through that core. And then reverse. Stretch that right arm to the ceiling. Left arm floats down the back. Let that Ujjayi breath flow as you come through that warrior two right into that extended side ankle. Breathing in, breathing out. Open back up to your warrior two, and then cartwheel those hands down. Pick up that back heel, high lunge, long spine, float that left hand down, and then sweep that right arm to the ceiling. Lay that head back if that feels good. Feel that stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. This time we're going to float that right hand down. We're going to step that right foot all the way back so you're in a high plank pose. And if you like, you can rest those knees on the mat. Soft elbows, long neck. Notice your strength here. Breathing in, breathing out. Slowly float that left knee to the mat. Spin that right foot down and then come to a supported side plank. So for sure, you can stay right here. You might want to embellish and lift that top leg, or even stretch that bottom leg long, coming to a side plank, stacking those feet if you wish. Couple more breaths. And exhale, come on back to that center plank. We'll pause for sure. You can drop those knees if you like. And then slowly we'll make our way to that right side down. So right knee bends and floats to the mat. Left arm reaches up for that supported side plank. You can elevate that left leg if you like. Or you can take it to a full side plank, stacking those feet, lifting that hip, lifting that hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Exhale, come on through to your plank pose. And then when you're ready, bend those elbows and float all the way to the mat. We're going to take those feet wide, stack those hands up. Rest that forehead on the mat, on the stacked hands. Notice your breath here. Notice your heart rate. We'll bring those legs together, pressing the tops of the feet and the mat into the mat. Bringing those hands right underneath the shoulders, hugging those elbows in, nose, chin, and chest lift. Little baby cobra. And exhale, lower down. Drag those hands to the tops of the ribs and press up and back. Child's pose. Breathing in, breathing out. Walk those hands out to get a stretch. Maybe walk those hands to the right and just get a little side stretch here. And then walk those hands back to the center. And then over to the left. Breathing in, breathing out. Come back through center. Settle into that child's pose once again. Remember, you could always stack those fists. When you're ready, crawl up to your table pose and then take a high plank pose once again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend those elbows and on an exhale, lower yourself all the way to the mat. When you're ready, turn over onto your back body and just bend those knees. Let the feet be about hip distance apart. Lengthen the arms, the side body. Big breath in, long, slow breath out. Inhale, lift those knees in towards the chest. Hug those shins. Stay right here. Maybe even peel that forehead, that nose toward the knees. Exhale, lower down. Drop those knees over to the left. Stretch those arms out to the side and look to the opposite side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come on, back through center. Wrap those arms around the shins once again. Peel that forehead up. And then exhale, drop those knees over to the right. Stretch that left arm long. Look left. Big breath in, long, slow breath out. Come on back through center. And then maybe stretch those hands and feet up towards the ceiling like you're holding them up so the arms and legs are engaged. And then soften those arms, soften those legs, and just let them be lifted. On an exhale, float those hands to the mat. Bend those knees, float the feet to the mat. And then heel toe those feet together. Let those knees butterfly open. You can take one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Just notice the breath. Or you can even reach those hands overhead, making that little diamond shape. Settling into your Supta Baddha Konasana. Great restful hip and heart opener. And then as you're ready, we're going to go ahead and extend the arms long, kind of fanning them out to the sides, turning those palms up, maybe even lifting that heart a bit, drawing the shoulder blades together, and then slowly melting them into the mat. And if you wish, slide one leg long and then the other, coming to that Savasana pose. So for some of us, it's really restful and you can feel those natural curves in the spine. And for some of us, you need to just bend those knees and tent them together, taking the feet a little wider. So find your restful pose. For the next several moments, I invite you to be still. And just let that breath go back to its normal rhythm. As you rest in your Savasana, I'll sound the bell to bring you out of it. For now, just relax, release, and let go. As you're ready, begin to wiggle fingers and toes. Take your head from side to side. When you're ready, make your way to your side, your favorite side. And just curl up and begin to notice the effects of your practice. I just want to share with you a quote I came across this week. Trust the wait. Enjoy the uncertainty. Enjoy the beauty of becoming. When nothing is certain, everything is possible. It's from an unknown author. When you're ready, join me with your hands at your heart center, a smile on your face, and I thank you so very much for practicing with me. Namaste. Thank you.